Welcome to our military comparison series. Today we're examining two global superpowers that have shaped military doctrine for decades, the United States and Russia. These nations possess some of the world's most sophisticated military capabilities, from nuclear arsenals to advanced conventional forces. Join us as we break down their strengths, weaknesses, and how they stack up against each other in 2025. Military spending. The United States maintains the world's largest defense budget, spending approximately $800 billion annually on its military, more than the next 9 countries combined. Russia's military budget is significantly smaller at roughly $70 billion, though purchasing power differences mean this gap isn't quite as dramatic in practical terms. Personnel. America's active military personnel number around 1.3 million, with an additional 800,000 in reserve. Russia maintains roughly 900,000 active personnel, with 2 million reserves. Russia's larger reserve force reflects its historical emphasis on mass mobilization capability. Land forces. Russia has traditionally prioritized land power, maintaining larger numbers of tanks and armored vehicles. The Russian Army operates approximately 12,000 tanks, including the T-14 Armata and modernized Soviet-era designs. The U.S. Army and Marine Corps together field about 5,500 tanks, primarily the M1 Abrams series, which has undergone continuous upgrades. While Russia maintains numerical superiority, American armor features more advanced technologies, better crew protection systems, and superior battlefield networking capabilities. Air power. The United States holds a decisive advantage in air power, with approximately 13,000 aircraft across its Air Force, Navy, Army, and Marine Corps. American air assets include stealth fighters like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, along with a vast fleet of support aircraft, including aerial refuelers and electronic warfare platforms. Russia operates around 4,000 aircraft, with standouts like the Su-57 fighter and Tu-160 strategic bomber. However, Russia struggles with maintaining consistent production of its most advanced designs and modernizing its aging Soviet-era fleet. Naval forces. The U.S. Navy remains unmatched globally, operating 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and a total fleet of nearly 300 vessels. This includes guided missile destroyers, nuclear submarines, and amphibious assault ships that provide global power projection capability. Russia's Navy emphasizes submarines and coastal defense, with a smaller surface fleet centered on one aircraft carrier. Russian naval doctrine focuses on area denial capabilities and protecting strategic waters near its borders rather than global presence. Nuclear arsenal. Both nations maintain substantial nuclear arsenals under various arms limitation treaties. The United States possesses approximately 5,500 nuclear warheads, while Russia maintains roughly 6,000, the world's largest nuclear stockpile. Both countries maintain the nuclear triad: land-based ICBMs, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and air-delivered weapons. Special operations. American Special Operations Forces, SOF, are considered the global standard, with units like Navy SEALs, Delta Force, and Green Berets conducting operations worldwide. The U.S. Special Operations Command benefits from extensive funding, cutting-edge equipment, and decades of continuous operational experience. Russia's special forces, including the Spetsnaz and elite units within the GRU and FSB, have demonstrated effectiveness in conflicts from Ukraine to Syria, often employing asymmetric tactics and operating with greater autonomy than their Western counterparts. Military technology. The United States leads in military technology development, investing heavily in areas like artificial intelligence, hypersonic weapons, cyber capabilities, and space-based systems. America's military-industrial complex in partnership with Silicon Valley gives it significant advantages in emerging technologies. Russia has focused on developing specific capabilities to counter American advantages, particularly in electronic warfare, air defense systems like the S-400, and anti-access area denial, A2/AD technologies designed to keep U.S. forces at bay in regional conflicts. Recent combat experience. Both militaries have gained significant operational experience in recent decades. American forces have been engaged continuously since 2001 in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and counterterrorism operations globally. This has refined U.S. doctrine, particularly in counterinsurgency and precision strike capabilities. Russia has gained combat experience in Syria, Ukraine, and through limited engagements in Africa and the Caucasus. These conflicts have allowed Russia to test new equipment and tactics while rebuilding operational capabilities that declined after the Soviet collapse. Conclusion. While direct military comparisons are complex, several patterns emerge. The United States maintains overwhelming advantages in global power projection, air superiority, naval capacity, and technological sophistication. Russia compensates for budget limitations through asymmetric capabilities, robust air defense, and maintaining a large land force with substantial nuclear deterrence. The military balance between these powers continues to evolve as both adapt to changing geopolitical realities, emerging technologies, and lessons from recent conflicts. What remains clear is that both nations remain formidable military powers whose capabilities shape global security calculations. Thank you for watching this comparison. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Next week, we'll be comparing the naval forces of China and Japan. Don't miss it.